Hey friends, what's up? We're officially 1 week away from the 2025 NFL Draft, and on today's episode of Rachel Talks Ravens, we're taking a look at the Baltimore Ravens' biggest draft needs. What are the positions that they need to focus on, that they need to address, that could help them get over this hump, make it to the Super Bowl, win their Super Bowl? And so I'm ready. Are you ready? Let's get into it. The Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers both have 11 picks, tied for the most picks in the draft. The Ravens hold the 27th pick in the first round, and I think that their focus should be addressing the defensive side of the ball. That should be the priority, finding a rookie who can be an immediate impact starter. I would love if the Baltimore Ravens addressed safety in that first round, finding another player to play alongside Kyle Hamilton. Aside from Kyle Hamilton, we have Bo Braid and we have Darius Washington in our safety room. The Baltimore Ravens released Marcus Williams this past offseason. And so I've been seeing a lot of people projecting Malachi Starks out of Georgia to land in Baltimore. He's a little bit smaller in size compared to another player who I'm about to mention, but he is a very versatile player, someone who can move around in different spots. I've been also seeing safety out of South Carolina, Nick Emanwari, projected to possibly fall to 27 as well. He's bigger than Malachi Starks, a little bit similar in frame and size when it comes to Kyle Hamilton. It would be really cool to see them playing alongside each other. And then also out of Penn State, Kevin Winston Jr., a lot of people have been mentioning him as a possible day 2 guy. And so he is coming off of an ACL injury, but just some possible names to keep in mind when it comes to safety. It would be really cool to see either Starks or Emanwari falling to number 27. Edge rusher is another big need for the Baltimore Ravens, something that they should be addressing early in the draft. Kyle Van Noy, David Ajabo, and also Odafe Owe are all entering the final year of their contract. And so this is definitely an area that the Ravens could focus on in order to just get some more depth in that area. Even though they were second in the league in sacks this past season, we can always be better. And this is definitely a talented group of pass rushers in this year's draft class. Players like James Pierce Jr. out of Tennessee, even though there are some character concerns around this young man, and also Donovan Azaraku out of Boston College. Addressing the defensive line is another area that the Ravens should be addressing. Defensive tackle Michael Pierce retired this offseason, and so it won't hurt to add a young defensive lineman to this D-line rotation. Offensive line, yes, we re-signed Ronnie Stanley. Yes, we have our O-line starters, but it won't hurt to have some more depth to this O-line just in case somebody goes down with an injury. Cornerback, Marlon Humphrey, yes, we have him. Yes, we have Nate Wiggins, another young player, but it won't hurt to have some depth to this cornerback room. And there's some really, really solid players when it comes to the trenches and also the cornerback room. A lot of people are expecting a run day 2 when it comes to cornerback prospects. And so I want to know your thoughts. Are there any position groups that I did not mention? Of course, I was very heavy on the defensive side of the ball. Are there any position groups that you feel that the Baltimore Ravens should be focusing on? Are there any sleeper prospects that we need to keep our eyes out on? Any players who you're like, this is my guy, I need the Ravens to go after him? Also, I mentioned the Ravens have 11 draft picks. Do we need to be trading up to go and get after those guys? Do we need to be trading out of the first round? I want to know all of your thoughts. Like I said, 1 week away until the NFL draft. Let me know your thoughts. Leave them in the comments. Until next time.